Yeah, we're not making that extra pass. Last year we led the league in assists, making that extra pass to the open man. This year I think we're ranked 5th at that. So, and our defence last weekend was pretty bad. We didn't defend the shooters that well, and got their tails up at home. So that's been our staple for a number of years. And to give up 102 points in a game, you're never going to win that consistently.
Your defence the week before, though, was probably the best we've seen from a Wildcats team. What would be the difference? Does it have anything to do with stadiums and amount of people in stadiums and environment and atmosphere?
Yeah, look, you can always throw that up with travel and a bit of fatigue and dehydration, but the bottom line is that we know what we're doing and we've got to execute the game plan when we get out on the court. And I thought we did a poor job. So now we have a good opportunity to get that back on track this Sunday.
Does the technical foul, was that one you had to get out of your system?
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of past history with the fifth field out of that one. So, look, hopefully it won't be too many. I got one last year. I got my one this year already. So hopefully that's it for the end of the year.
Did you cop a bit from the Townsville fans?
I think that's a lot of love up there. But yeah, it's Townsville has always been like that. So it's now and again you get on the receiving end.
How much has it been good to have that extra bit of rest this week, or a bit more preparation time?
Yeah, really big. We needed to get back on the court and get things right. So we've had some really good sessions earlier this week, and now we just did our scout on Melbourne. So hopefully we can transfer that over to the game.
What have you made of Melbourne? Obviously a team with a lot of highly rated talent, but a few struggles to start the season. Yeah,
especially changing coach, and look, they're very, very talented. We know certainly personnel are very good. Their 2 imports are great, and they've got border Boomers players and coming back from overseas. So we're under no illusion how good they are. We have to be better than them on Sunday.
We've seen in previous seasons the home court advantage in the playoffs is so big, and already Kansas got 2.5 games, I think, jump on you. How important is it now to not be dropping any more games and keeping up with them?
No, we just got to take care of work. Finals will take care of themselves, the placements will take care of themselves. What we're trying to do is play a good brand of basketball and make sure the 5 guys on the court are playing together and playing smart basketball, and we've got to get back to that on Sunday.
Trevor, is there anything you've noticed from D-Mac's coaching now that he's taken over from Anstey that he's changed up in that group?
Yeah, there's a little bit different offensive sets out there, so like I said, we'll go through that today and make sure we're ahead of the curve with that. But look, 90% of the time right now we're worried about ourselves. We're trying to get ourselves fixed to make sure we're making that extra pass, and we've got each other's back on the defensive end, and that's more where our focus is.
Just back on your defence, how much does it start with the full court press, and why wasn't that so effective on Sunday?
They kept on getting the ball in the hole, from the 3-point. We didn't do a good job in the half court of defending the 3-point shooters. You have Steinel, Blanchfield, and it was Stevie come out, and then they dropped, I think, 11 3-pointers between them. So we can't have let that for the guards. Our perimeter guys, got touched up on the weekend. It was our big guys did a really good job. Our perimeter guys did a pretty poor job. So, the heat's going to be on them this week to really prove it out there.
Are you concerned about DeAndre and his form at the moment in recent games?
Yeah, look, I think we're going to see the best of him in the next 3-4 games. Certainly got a talent. We've got to utilise it better. We've got to get him better shots than what he's been getting. And we've got to do that collectively. It can't be just on his shoulders.
Why do you think he'll improve over these next sort of few games? Is there something you've seen that's going to make
it's just, he missed a month, 6 weeks for his surgery. So he's a little bit behind the 8 ball. Playing with a new group, you usually need around 10 games to get comfortable. He missed majority of pre-season. So, he's starting to get in sync with his teammates now, and it's just a time and maturation process.
I know you don't want to compare him to James, but there seems to be the 2 opposing players. One had a real swagger about them and confidence. The other just seems to go about his role. Is there something there you need to get him a bit more confident and a bit more into the game? Yeah,
look, like I said, we have to find the right spots for him. James is a different player. It's 2 different players. You can't compare both of them. But we certainly got to make sure he's involved in the game earlier than he has been, and he has to be aggressive out there as well.
On James, Trevor, you kept an eye on his first week of NBA play?
We taught him that dunk. I did that when I was jumping off the trampoline for the dunk team. No, look, he's been fantastic. I'm so proud of him. He's done all the hard work over here. He's doing it behind the scenes, and now the bright light's shining on him for a little bit, and hopefully he can improve and have a great season.